Okay, so now we're going to go into the training, folks. And this training is how to hold a skincare mixer and close successfully. For the training segment, many of you hold excellent mixers already, but I want to just do this for our brand new people who don't know about holding skincare mixers, and then hopefully this is a refresher to help you improve your skill sets during the mixer and to close the mixer so that people actually enroll and become your client and your associate. So, all right, so first things first, you can download the slideshow of the mixer for the skincare slides at facial.onebody.info. So if you're watching this webinar, please get a pen and paper, write this down, http://facial.onebody.info, and that is that's where you need to go. And when you go there, you're going to download the PowerPoint slides, and you want to make sure and test the slides and make sure that they're working. And once you have those, then you'll be ready to host your own mixer. Now, how do you do that? How do you host your own mixer? You need to go to page 7 of the Fast Track Manual, and it's all written there. And we're going to actually go down it together right now. But if you do not have the Fast Track Manual, you can download it at this link here, the http://fasttrack.onebody.info. And that link basically has the PDF download of our Fast Track Manual, the most current Fast Track Manual, and this is where it's all at. All right, so let's go through page 7 together. First things first, when you launch your business, when you're going to host a mixer, you got to pick your date. Mark on the calendar when you're going to host your event, include the date and time. If possible, schedule your event when your USANA mentor can attend to be your third-party expert. That's optional. Do not wait around for your USANA mentor. If you want to host one and your USANA mentor is not available, just do it because you are the leader. Okay? And schedule a half hour of mixer time before the presentation begins to make shakes for your guests and socialize. I cannot tell you how important that is. In fact, that's probably one of the most important times, most important things that you can do is to visit with them and break bread. In other words, I say break bread, but I really mean make shakes and be with them. Okay? And the next thing that you need to know is to over-invite. Rule of thumb, only 20% of the people you invite will show up to your event. You want more people to show up, invite more people. Example, I want 2 people to show up, so I invite 10. Or I want 5 people to show up, so I invite 25. So in the case of our colleague in North Carolina, Becky Armstrong, the fact that you invited 16 and 14 showed up, that's much better numbers than the normal average. So you are doing a great job, Becky, but normally this is what happens. What happens to me is usually about 20% of the people show up. So just don't be disappointed if you invite a bunch of people and they don't show up. Next thing is your job is to invite. Do not get into too much detail. Step 3, here's exactly what we send and our people invite, how our people invite to their skincare mixer or any mixer. So basically it's a text or a phone call, but it's like, hey, I'm starting a new business. I'm having a few select friends over to my place Thursday at 7 to hang out and practice with. You don't have to buy anything. It's just for fun and practice. Would you be willing to come over, have a smoothie, and let me practice on you? That's it. That's usually what we say that gets people over to the mixer. Another one you can use is right here. I'm launching a new business, and I really want you to take a look at it. We're having a mixer at my place on Saturday at 1 p.m. Can you make it? Or at my colleague's house Saturday at 1 p.m. Can you make it? So just get those types of simple invites. Don't get into too much detail. Step 4 is verify the invite. This is the most crucial key to your success. So the day before your event, you're going to send them a text. So this would be like if the event's on Thursday, you're going to text them on Wednesday, and you're going to say, hey Bob, we're finalizing the guest list for tomorrow. Are you still good for our practice mixer? So that's one way that you can do it, but you want to send something the day before. And then the same thing 2 to 3 hours before the event. So then on, let's say, Thursday, if my event's at 7, I'm going to be texting them around 4 or 5, and I'm going to say, hi, Jill, we're setting up. See you at 7. So make sure that you send those. I cannot stress how important that is, that you send those verification invites. All right? The next thing is when you're hosting your event, pre-event, pets and children away from main area. Okay, I always say bring your kids because we want parents to feel like they can bring their kids and have their kids be part of it. But we usually have someone in charge of maybe watching the kids, hanging out with the kids, either outside or in a different room, so that there's not unwanted distractions and kids running everywhere. So it's very important that you have a child area and maybe an associate even that's able to watch them, or somebody that you've designated that you trust with children. Also have pens, order forms, price sheets all ready to go. You got to have them printed out. And I also say get clipboards. We use clipboards. So we have our order forms and our price lists, they're attached to a clipboard, and we pass out 5 clipboards. That's kind of how we do it over here. And also have your slideshow or facial slideshow ready. So there are the links you can download. Make sure your computer has the proper cables. Make sure you have a designated shake master to make smoothies for all guests as they arrive. So it's best to have another associate that's making the shakes while you're visiting with the guests, or vice versa. But have someone who knows that their job is to make good shakes, and make sure they're good at it so they make good shakes. Then during the actual mixer time, 30 minutes before the slideshow, okay? So if your event starts at 7, the first 30 minutes is right here at the mixer. Have light, upbeat music playing in the background. You don't want it silent, you know, like I like to have salsa music playing in the background, but anything is fine. As guests arrive, ask them if they would like strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate shakes. So when I'm meeting guests, first thing I'm saying is like, welcome Jill, welcome to the mixer. Hey, would you like strawberry, vanilla, or chocolate shake? And then they're going to tell me, and then after that, then I start saying, okay, how was your day? What do you do for a living? And spend the entire 30 minutes using form to visit with your guests. And form means family, occupation, recreation, and message. Now, family, first I usually go to occupation. You know, what do you do for a living? What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it? I might ask how you know, how do you know Jesus, if that's Jesus's family member or whatever. But just talk to them about them. Talk to them about their family, their job. The M part is message. That's when you share your 1-minute story. Do you see where it says introduce your guests to your USANA mentor using the script to introduce expert on page 8? Now that is very important. I cannot tell you how important that is. When you introduce your expert, you've got to use that script. It's a one-liner. It basically says, hey, I want you to meet my business partner, Annabelle Trevino. She's very well respected in the company, and I'm very lucky to be working with her. And then Annabelle will take over and start forming your guest. So I cannot tell you how important that is. If you set the environment and you get people visiting the first 30 minutes, then people are going to feel good about being there, and they're going to want to sign up and be with you. It doesn't even matter what the product is. The fact that we have a great product makes it even easier, but that 30 minutes is the most important part of the whole mixer. Lastly, the event outline. Start with your 2-minute story. Have it written out. Explain what you were feeling like before USANA. Share what the USANA products have done for you, and also explain why you are excited about sharing USANA with others. Okay, so that 2-minute story is very important that you get up there and you do it in 2 minutes, not in 10 minutes. Do not ramble. Make sure your story is written out. One of our associates, Moses Munoz, has a wonderful story written out. It's so impressive when they hear your 2-minute story and why you're doing USANA. Then go ahead and present the slideshow, either the USANA Mixer or the facial slideshow, or you can use the Mixer video, which the video is right there. You see the link mixervideo.onebody.info. You can use that video, or the facial video, facialvideo.onebody.info. So by the way, we're going to be making that video, facialvideo.onebody.info, right now. That's the video I'm about to record for you guys. However, presenting the slides yourself is usually the best option, but you can watch the videos for reference. At the end of the slideshow, pass out the Getting Started form and price sheets. Okay, so when you close, when you help them get started, you pull out the Fast Track manual, you ask the closing questions on page 5, skill 5. Start by asking what did you like about what you saw, take notes, and keep reading the scripts. If someone doesn't sign up at your home, however, they are interested, set up a follow-up time and date. That's what Becky Armstrong did with her party in North Carolina. Great job, Becky, on setting up follow-up times and dates. For those who join as associates, immediately get them started using page 9 with the new associate homework script. Okay, so there's something to do if they enroll, and there's something to do if they don't enroll. There's all scripts there in the Fast Track manual. Step 7 is optional. You could use prizes and incentives. Offer $50 cash to the first 1 to 3 people that fill out the Getting Started form with option 4, 500-point order. Or offer a product prize for 1 to 3 people that enroll as a client with a 50-plus auto order. You could give a blender bottle with a single-serving Nutrimil snack bar and a Rev 3, or a bag of Nutrimil, a box of bars, intensive hand therapy, hand lotion. give them a GoPro book, Rise of the Entrepreneur DVD, and welcome them to the team. So this is it. And again, what I love about our team is that we have a lot of people that are just doing it. They don't actually know exactly what to do when they hold a mixer, but they just follow the scripts and they hold their mixer, and then they learn on the fly. I could give you a webinar and I could talk for 2 hours on how to do it, and until you do it, you'll never really get good at it. So, these are great tips, but just start. Just put something on the counter. Just invite people and just go through it, and you'll learn and you'll get better. By the time you've done 10 mixers, you'll be a pro. So that's basically the tips that I wanted to walk you through. And now I'm going to actually give you a skincare presentation. So this is actually what I would say if I was hosting the skincare event. And I'm going to take a pause here because we're going to turn this into a video so that if somebody wants to watch this, they're able to watch this and they're able to maybe even play this at their mixer. So I'm going to take a short pause here, and I'm also going to pull up my story because I start with my story on the slides so that you guys can hear my story. And let's see here. Webinar story. I'm about to go on, and I want to double check that my slides are the right color and everything looks good. Looks good. Slides are the right color. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Hello, my name is Jared Krebs, and I'm pictured here with my wife Crystal and our dog Tasia. I first entered the health and wellness world as a professional musician, working as a guitar instructor and performer. And in my 20s, I suffered from horrible allergies, sinus infections, the flu 2 to 3 times per year, and I thought I had a weak immune system. I learned about USANA over 10 years ago, and my life has been forever changed. I've been a client, both me and my wife have, for over 10 years. I feel better today at age 35 than I did when I was 25, and I'm one of the many people that has a story like this. And this webinar is going to be a walkthrough of the USANA Skincare line. And I want to welcome you to this process. This is going to be designed for you if you have your USANA products in front of you to give yourself a facial to try the products, each one. I'm going to tell you about each one, as well as I'm going to give you the overview of USANA. So first we're going to go over the background, the sensei difference, and then we'll get into the facial. USANA was founded by Dr. Myron Wentz, who's the founder and visionary, and he founded USANA in 1992. So USANA is over 20 years old, and we're helping people in 20 different countries, tens of thousands of associates. And USANA has an award-winning skincare line. It's pictured right here, and there's no chemical preservatives in this skincare line. It's nutrition for the skin. And I've been a client of this skincare line the entire 10 years. I completely love it. I use the cleanser as a shaving cream. I use the toner as an aftershave. We're going to get into each one of these different products, but men love it and so do women. So USANA has a self-preserving technology, which means that there's no added chemical preservatives. It's more gentle and healthy for your skin. It has topical nutrition for your skin in each product. Proflavanol T grapeseed complex and Proteo C vitamin C complex are in each product. There's exclusive anti-aging technologies that boost your skin's natural defense against aging. Who wouldn't like a little more of that, which they're called regenosomes. And that's found in the Daytime Protective Emulsion, our Night Renewal, and our Eye Nourisher, which we'll be going over as you start through this facial. Also, you can reduce connective tissue breakdown with DSR technology, which is one of the ways to keep your skin supple, and that is found in the Night Renewal, the Perfecting Essence, the Serum Intensive, and the Eye Nourisher. In 8-week clinical results, you can see 15% decrease in the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, 49% increase in skin smoothness, 60% increase in skin elasticity, 90% increase in skin moisture content, and 100% decrease in the signs of dryness. So definitely people are getting results with the USANA line, and one of the best ways to know it is to try it. So first thing what we're going to have you do is use the Gentle Daily Cleanser. This is a soap-free formula that cleanses without stripping or irritating. It has the clary sage extract, which balances the moisture in your skin. It has aloe, which soothes your skin. And personally, I like to use this product every day as a shaving cream. Now, this does not foam up on my face, so I put it on. I put on the cleanser and I shave it off, and that's how I do my shaving routine. But of course, this is for women as well. And so what we're going to do right now is, if you're watching this webinar and you have the products and you want to give yourself the facial, go ahead and hit pause. I like to use 3 squirts of this, and get your hands wet and use 3 squirts, put it on, all over your face, and then use a warm towel to rinse it off, or just rinse it off in the sink, however you want. Go ahead and hit pause on this video, and then when you come back, we'll go to the next product. Okay, so now we're at the Rice Bran Polisher. And the Rice Bran Polisher polishes away dulling dead cells to reveal fresh, radiant skin. It has papaya enzymes, which break down dead skin cell bonds. Has rice bran beads, which whisks away dull and dry skin. Okay, so this is an exfoliator. This is going to clear away all the old dead skin cells. And me personally, I use this twice a week, and I use it in the shower, because that way I can just put it on, I can clear off the dead skin cells and then rinse it off, and I'm done. But if you're giving yourself a facial, or if you're with a group, go ahead and you've just used the cleanser, so your face should still be a little moist or wet. Go ahead and put a dab of this, maybe the size of a quarter, in the palm of your hand, and go ahead and wipe it all over your face and really exfoliate your skin. Go ahead and take a moment to do that. Go ahead and hit pause, and we'll go to the next product after that. Okay, so now we're at the Nutritious Cream Mask. Now this is a great product. The reason that I love the product is because it gives my skin that tingle. You're going to feel it. It draws the impurities from your skin and revitalizes with mineral-rich hydration. Our clients love this product. It really does hydrate the skin so well. And it's kaolin clay, which removes the impurities, and it's the type of mask that doesn't harden, so it's not going to be like this hard mask. It actually is still kind of soft while it's on your face, and you wear it for 20 minutes. So the 20 minutes, during this 20-minute time, I'm going to walk you through some other slides, but this has shea and mango seed butter. It's going to deeply moisturize your skin. So now that you've already done the exfoliator, this is the time to do the mask. Now me personally, I do this mask twice a week. So during my normal life, that's what I do. But at the event that you're at right now, or if you're giving yourself a facial, go ahead and hit pause. Put a good amount of this, again, like probably the size of a quarter, in the palm of your hand, and wipe it all over. And it's going to sit on your face for 20 minutes. And then after you come back, for the next 20 minutes, I'm going to walk you through some slides, or probably less than 20 minutes that I walk you through these slides. But go ahead and press pause, and we'll see you on the next slide. Okay, so this is the complete overview of USANA, and it always starts with, if money was not an object, what would your life look like today? Would you have more family time? Would you go on a dream vacation? Would you tour Europe? Have a new car? Give back? Maybe pay off college tuition or some debt? Of course, it takes time, money, and health to do these things. Today's health reality is scary. So many people have heart problems, cancer, stroke, asthma, allergies, and diabetes. Diabetes is a leading cause of kidney failure, lower limb amputations, blindness in the USA. It's a major cause of heart disease and stroke. Our health reality is scary, and if we don't take care of ourselves, we become a statistic. What causes disease? Well, what causes disease is stress. Anybody have stress in their life? What also causes disease is poor eating habits, genetically modified foods, radiation, toxins, and pollution. So we all live in this environment basically that's full of these things, and nutrients and antioxidants is what gives our cells the boost that they need to win the fight against free radicals. So here's your cells. when they're healthy. Here's what they look like. Here's what they're supposed to look like. Healthy human cells in culture. This is what your cells look like after having a fast food meal. This could be also from being stressed out, or any of the things we saw in the previous slide. But this is what our cells basically look like. It's why we're always getting sick. And here's what your cells look like when you have antioxidants included. So there's a big difference. And this is what USANA provides. This is the story of USANA. We're one man's vision, founded by Dr. Myron Wentz, PhD in microbiology, emphasis in immunology. He founded Gold Laboratories in 1974. He's an expert at giving optimal nutrition to human cells. He founded USANA in 1992, and he won the Albert Einstein Award for Outstanding Achievement in the Life Sciences in 2007. The vision of USANA is to manufacture the highest quality science-based products that people can trust. This is the home office in Salt Lake City, Utah. You see all the flags? USANA is helping thousands of people in over 20 countries. So it's really nice to be part of a company that's established, that has a track record, that the products are helping people all over the world. The stories are phenomenal. You're going to hear some stories coming up here on the next few slides. But what I liked about USANA was that it has a good reputation. It's publicly traded on the New York Stock Exchange. It's made an FDA-registered facility. It's 100% potency guaranteed, and it's doctor approved, listed in the PDR, which is the physician's desk reference that's in every doctor's office in the United States. Even Dr. Oz's foundation, Health Corps, and USANA's True Health Foundation have united for charity. Dr. Oz is pictured there with our founder, Dr. Wentz, and the USANA CEO, Dave Wentz, which is the son of Dr. Wentz. And so it's nice to partner with Dr. Oz on special things. And in fact, USANA is now a trusted sponsor of the Dr. Oz TV show, and our products have been featured on his show several times. So it's nice to be partnered with someone like Dr. Oz. Now, USANA is also in the media. Many celebrities use USANA products: Samuel L. Jackson, Ali Landry, Jason Priestley, Mario Lopez, Carrie Ann Inaba, Angie Harmon. Even Paris Hilton uses USANA. Jennifer Hewitt and Nia Long, Mel B, a few of the people that love the USANA products. Many athletes also love USANA because there's no drugs in the product, meaning they can pass all their drug tests, they keep their gold medals. Michael Johnson, the Olympic runner, Serena Williams, the tennis player, Derek Parra, the Olympic speed skater, Apollo Anton Ono, Andy Studebaker, NFL player, Shaun White, Jennifer Azzi, Connor Dwyer. It's actually over 700 now. World-class athletes choose USANA. Even Manny Pacquiao, the boxer, takes USANA. Jose Antonio Rivera, Juan Diaz, Mike Lee. The Women's Tennis Association, the speed skating team. I actually passed their picture, but the Mexico soccer team also takes USANA. So it's really cool to see that athletes trust their health to USANA because they're the most picky people and they have the most on the line. So that's a nice thing to see. And by the way, USANA does not pay anybody millions of dollars to take their product. These athletes take USANA as clients. They love the product and they consume it out of their own free will. So that's one of the neat things about USANA. USANA's core product is called the Essentials. So what does all these athletes take, and what does all these people take? They take the Essentials. Now, the Essentials was ranked the #1 supplement in North America, and there's a third-party study I'm going to show you, but this is the Essentials right here for adults, the mega antioxidant and the chelated mineral, and those two come together, okay? So the Essentials come together, and that's all the different vitamins and minerals for the adult human body. It's essential for the health of the cell, so that's where you start. Also for kids and teens, we have the USANAMALS and the Body Rocks, which is so there's something for everyone at every level. And in this third-party study, 1,600 different supplements were evaluated, and USANA earned the NutriSearch Gold Medal of Achievement for proven product excellence. I like third-party studies, but I also like people to see the visuals. And this is a great visual because basically the reason why we get sick is from oxidation. And this is a study, it's called the apple test. What happens when you cut an apple and leave it on the table? The answer is the apple goes brown from oxidation. Well, that's the same reason that we age and get sick is from oxidation. So you heard the term antioxidant everywhere. That's why. So in this study, they put the antioxidants from USANA, from Kirkland, which is a product at Costco, Centrum, and then bottled water, which is no antioxidants. They put the apple in there. And let's see how each of these products help the apple from getting oxidized. You can see 48 hours later, after the apples had been in that water for 2 days, they come out. And the USANA apple is still yellow. The Kirkland went black. The Centrum and the bottled water are about the same. So which protection would you like for the cells of your body? In the end of the day, you are that apple. Which apple do you want to be? I can tell you that since my cells have been receiving the essentials and getting the USANA products in my system, I feel like I really do feel better than I did in my 20s. And I can't put a price on that because, of course, it's just wonderful how great I feel. But everyone's going to start with the essentials. But you can expand and add optimizers. That's the next step. The optimizers would be like the omega-3 fish oil. USANA makes that. Or Precosa for your joints if you want to focus on your joints. Or if you want to focus on your heart, there's proflavanol, which is the grapeseed extract. There's products for the nervous system. There's products for the eyes, like Vision X. So you can add on the nutritional optimizers that you want. You can also have a convenient AM/PM pack. You can do a health pack, which is the main products in an AM/PM pack, or a My Health pack, which is customized. It's very nice because you can actually design, you can take the products and design them online and make your own pack, and it has your name right on each pack. So it's very cool, and it makes it real easy to take your products. Also, there's meal replacements. So you see there they have chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry shakes. The protein snacks taste amazing. There's a berry nutty, choco chip, fudge delight, and peanutty bliss, and people are losing weight on these products. One of our clients, Annabelle, just lost 22 pounds in her first month using these products, and I'm going to explain how in a minute on the Reset program. There's also a healthy energy drink called Rev 3, which is it replaces like those unhealthy energy drinks on the market. You know, a lot of the Red Bulls and the Monsters and those products that people take at the gas stations, they end up really hurting your pancreas because they have all that caffeine and sugar. It's synthetic caffeine, high levels of sugar. The Rev 3 is a healthy alternative. There's no caffeine. I'm sorry, there is caffeine, but it's equivalent to 1 cup of coffee. So it's a good, nice boost, but it's also a healthy caffeine. It's green tea based. It comes in the can, and also the stick pack, which you can mix in bottled water. And then the skincare line, which you're currently experiencing, the Sansei Beautiful Science line, because the skin is the largest organ on the human body. So this is nutrition for the skin. We have a shower line and the facial line that we're covering right now. So these are all big industries. The skincare line, the Rev 3 energy drinks, the meal replacements, nutritional optimizers. These are all big industries that are never going to go away. People are always going to want this, so it allows associates to capitalize on a big trend that will always be there. So the Reset is the magic product that our clients take to lose weight, and the average weight loss is 5 pounds in 5 days. But I want to tell you that there's really no gimmicks to this. It's just good nutrition. You're having the meal replacement shakes 3 times a day, the protein snacks twice a day, and the supplements. And the meal replacement shakes have everything you need for a full meal. They taste so good. I've had a shake every day for breakfast for the last 10 years. I'm dead serious because they taste good. And if you're at a mixer right now, you probably had a shake or you tried a shake, but they're so good, and you feel full in the product. And so that's what you do for 5 days, and after that you can continue on with the 2 shakes a day plan and 1 healthy meal, and the person who invited you can explain it all. But I want you guys to see some of these stories. This is Lisa Slater from Nevada. She says, USANA's products and healthy habits allowed me to lose 70 pounds. I'm so passionate about what this company does. This is Rod Walls from Ohio. He says, prior to taking USANA products, I was overweight and had low energy. Today I've lost 23 pounds and I feel awesome. This is Sloan Stevens from Florida. With USANA's high-quality products, I'm achieving great things both on and off the court. She actually defeated Serena Williams in the Australian Open. This is Viola Krebs from Utah. Since taking USANA, I feel better than ever before. My feet feel great, and I'm finally able to hike through the mountains of Utah. This is actually my own mother and my father, pictured at 10,000 feet on the top of a mountain in Utah. My mom lost her health in her 40s. I watched my mom fall apart, struggle with her feet. And again, USANA is not a cure, but when my mom started to take the products and really take care of herself, she's just seen some amazing things happen. Her immune system's been able to really do a lot of great things for her. Today she's able to hike through the mountains of Utah with no pain in her feet. My dad is also had a lot of great results, but I can just tell you that people are looking for this, and I don't know where our family would be without USANA. This is also another friend. This is Lorenzo Garibay. He says, taking USANA's products, I feel better at age 61 than age 41. They become a part of my everyday life. And Lorenzo's in Texas, where we live. And a lot of baby boomers, a lot of people in their retirement time love the USANA products just for their energy levels, but also for a second stream of income. A lot of baby boomers are looking for this type of thing. And this is Hattie Montgomery. She says, USANA's Reset Weight Management Program has changed my life. Hattie lost more than 320 pounds on the USANA products. So I can tell you there are tens of thousands of stories like this that are happening all over the United States and all over the world, actually, because people are getting results with their health. And that's what's so exciting about USANA. And so before we move on, would anyone like to share their 30-second story? If you're watching this video with a USANA associate or a USANA client, go ahead and hit pause and ask them to share their 30-second story, what USANA has done for them. And then we'll move on. Okay. Are you as financially healthy as you want to be? So before we take off the mask, I'm just going to explain how money is being made here with USANA in case somebody would like to be a client and also make money as an associate. It's very simple. There's 6 ways you earn income with USANA. Retail is moving the product for quick cash. Weekly earnings is a stable long-term income. Matching bonus is when you help others start successfully. Incentives is luxury travel and contests. Leadership bonus is a bonus for full-time associates. And elite bonus is for the top 50 earners worldwide in USANA. So there's something for everybody. And it works very much like a franchise. If you owned a Subway restaurant, you would be paid on the volume of products moved. Now, when one business center is successful, you can expand to have more, correct? If you have one successful Subway and you know how to build a successful Subway business, then of course you'd get a second location and then a third location because the more business centers equals more profit. Well, a USANA business works the same way. You can start in USANA with 1 or 3 business centers. Now, this is all online, okay? So this is all virtual. So when you enroll, you get an ID number with the company. One business center has an earning potential of $1,000 per week, which is $52,000 a year, and there's your one business center. Now, with one business center, you're building 2 groups of satisfied clients who love the products, Group A and Group B. If you start with 3 business centers, you have an earning potential of $3,000 a week, which is $156,000 a year. And in that case, with 3 business centers, you're building 4 groups of satisfied clients who love the products. You see them there, groups A, B, C, and D. Everything can be seen and managed easily online. So it's very simple to watch this process unfold and to see your paychecks and how it all works. Now, here's how the weekly paychecks, here's an example of how it works. If your business generates 8,000 points of USANA orders spread over your 2 groups, all right, so in this case, your one business center has the 4,000 on Group A and 4,000 on Group B, so the 8,000 points is spread over the 2 groups. Your check is $800 for that week, which is a 10% payout, okay? So it's very simple how that works. Now, if you did the same 8,000 points with USANA orders, but you spread them over your 4 groups, in this example, you see the 8,000 points is spread over the 4 groups, your pay actually doubles, which is a $1,600 pay, which is a 20% payout for that week. So obviously the 3 business centers is a better payout. Any way you start is fine, but you can always upgrade to 3 business centers to increase your pay and maximize that process. Now, the more business centers equals the more pay. And that's as much as you need to know about that right now. You will learn more from the person who invited you as time goes on. The best way to learn it is really to enroll people and see how the points work. But many people, you may be asking right now, well, how much can you earn doing this? There's 3 types of associates earning money in USANA. I'm going to cover each one really fast. The first one here is a referral partner associate. They're making $100 to $200 a month, and this is an example of a referral partner associate. They love the products, and they enroll as an associate to send you referrals. They don't want to do all the work of holding mixers and doing all this stuff, but they do want to send you referrals, and they do want to enjoy the products. They generate income based on the referrals that they send you, and their goal is to earn $100 to $200 per month and cover the cost of their monthly USANA orders. Plus, they get to use USANA as a tax deduction, which is a legal tax deduction for owning a home-based business. So that's a referral partner, and if that's you, you can tell the person who invited you that you'd like to be a referral partner associate. Then there's the part-time associate that makes $300 to $5,000 per month. This is somebody that's more serious. They commit to working their USANA business 5 to 10 hours or more per week, working and having fun. They host or attend USANA social mixers and trainings regularly, and their first goal is to earn their USANA products for free, and after that create a full-time income. Then there's your full-time associate. That's someone making $5,000 to $100,000 per month, and that is not a typo. Some people are making that type of money in USANA, and this is the a picture in the middle of the $1 Million Club. That's people who've made over $1 million during their time with USANA. And for me, as a guitar teacher, there was no $1 Million Club. So I love that there's something here that I could build into a career, and that's what I've done. They continue to develop their skills, help the most people, have the most fun, and earn a professional level of income. They all started as part-time associates but kept growing, and that's the moral of the story for the part-time associates. Now, as great as all this sounds, there is a problem. According to Dun & Bradstreet, 90% of all businesses fail due to lack of knowledge and skill by the owner. And so we found the solution. The solution to that problem is Eric Worre. He's an expert that's earned over $15 million in this industry. He has a track record for helping new associates succeed. And his book, GoPro, is the #1 recommended book / audio to help you get results. That book covers the 7 skills that you need to be successful. If you master those 7 skills, you can literally dictate your income based on your ability to perform the 7 skills in the GoPro book. And there's also an audio book. And combined with our Team DSI Fast Track Manual, which has all the scripts that you need to be successful. So the person who invited you can walk you through that. Now, let's say that Eric knows everything you need to know, but then Eric trains Gilda, who only retains half of what Eric taught her, and then she trains Bob, who only retains half, and then Bob trains Sue, who only retains half, and Sue trains Jack, who only retains half, and he trains Jill, who only retains half, and you're being trained by Jill. What's going to happen to you if you're learning from someone who only knows 3% of what you need to know? It's very bad. So the solution is everybody plugs into the system. Everybody plugs into our Team DSI webinars and Eric Worre and the GoPro book. And that takes the pressure off of you, because now you can just focus on teaching others and then let them be trained by the expert. Find financial freedom with USANA. So many people have had success. This is Thomas Dirks. You see on the top left, he's from Texas. He was a former home inspector. Elizabeth Ryder from Colorado, management consultant. Crystal Yoder from Georgia, stay-at-home mother. Andrea from Michigan, computer engineer. Laura from Florida, Department of Labor specialist. Myself, I was featured in the flip chart that year, a music teacher. Kate Northrup, a student from Maine. Harry Kemper from Illinois, sales consultant. John from California, finance manager for the NBA. If you have somebody that makes a good corporate income, you never know. They also need better health, and many of them are dissatisfied with their corporate careers. And so John is an example of that. Amy and Romeo is from retail, working in the mall. And now they've become full-time successful associates. Miss Tolani from Ohio, registered nurse, and Ivy Chan, a finance manager. So really it doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter your formal education, from stay-at-home moms to corporate professionals to students to music teachers. It really doesn't matter. It's just if you want to help people, that's the main thing. If you want to become an associate, that's what it's all about. Now when you get started, this is what happens. Number 1, you're going to improve your health. That's the most important thing. Number 2 is you're going to have some personal growth and development. You're going to go towards your new life. What matters most is how you see yourself, and you're going to get that your personal growth and development's been the best part for me for my USANA business, in addition to my health. And lastly, taking steps towards your freedom, whatever that is for you, to spend more time with your family. Maybe it's to get in that new vehicle, to give back to society, or take that dream vacation. Whatever your goals are, we all are working towards those goals together. And now let's go ahead and finish your skincare facial. It's probably been less than 20 minutes, but it's okay. You can go ahead and now remove the mask. And once you've removed the mask, you rinse it off with water, maybe use a hot towel. But once you've removed the mask, then we're going to go on to the next product. So go ahead and hit pause and do that. Okay, so now it's time for the hydrating toner. The hydrating toner balances the skin's pH. It soothes and refines your pores. It has sodium PCA, which balances the moisture, and echinacea, which purifies. Now, I like to do the hydrating toner with a cotton round, and it's just a round cotton pad, and I put the toner on the round cotton pad, and I wipe it all over my face and my neck, and that actually prepares your cells to absorb the next treatment. So if you skip the toner, you're actually wasting money, because your cells do not absorb the next treatment as good as when you use the toner. So go ahead and take a minute, hit pause, and apply the toner. Next, you're going to try the Eye Nourisher. The Eye Nourisher treats the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and dark circles around the eyes. It has licorice root, which brightens, and squalene olive, which restores. And what I like to do is put a dab of the Eye Nourisher on the tip of my ring finger, dab my 2 ring fingers together, and put it all around the bottom of my eyes and my eyelids. I close my eyes and I put it on my eyelids as well. And be very soft and light, because this is a very sensitive area of your face. And so if you're too rough, you're going to give yourself more wrinkles. wrinkles. So don't do that. Be very light and just dab the eye nourisher all over. Go ahead and hit pause and do that now. Okay, now the Perfecting Essence. This gently boosts skin's natural renewal cycle for improved skin clarity and a brighter look. Has DSR technology, which boosts clarity, licorice extract, which evens tone. And the Perfecting Essence, you basically, this one I like to use 4 dabs on my the back of my hand, and I use 1 dab for my forehead, 1 dab for my nose and like my cheeks, 1 dab for underneath my mouth, like my chin area, and 1 dab for my neck. So I like to do 4 like little, I don't know, small dabs of this product. But this is a deep moisturizer. This is our most popular product. Your skin just sucks it up. You feel so good. I love the Perfecting Essence. It's my favorite skincare product. Go ahead and apply that right now, and we'll go to the next slide. Okay, now it's the Serum Intensive. This speeds the skin's natural renewal cycle, lessening the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It has a hydroxy complex, which renews your cells, coneflower extract, which calms your skin. This is the best for fine lines and wrinkles. So I use a dab for my forehead and kind of around the eyes where I have some little wrinkles, or where you might have, do you want to prevent wrinkles? Okay, that's kind of where I would be putting the Serum Intensive. And go ahead and apply that really fast, and we'll go to the next slide. Next, we have the Daytime Protective Emulsion. So this would be the final treatment if you're watching this during the daytime. If you're watching this webinar during the nighttime, you're not going to use this right now. You're going to go and use the nighttime product. But I'll just tell you that this is the one I use every day. This is the last product I put on before I leave the house. This hydrates while defending against the environment. It has the Regenosomes technology we mentioned, which speeds the recovery process, and the broad spectrum SPF 15. So it actually has some sunscreen in this product to protect your skin from this everyday UVA and UVB rays. So what I do is, again, I do 4 dabs of this product in the 4 quadrants of my face. And if you're watching this during the daytime, go ahead and hit pause and apply, and then we'll go to the next slide. Okay, so the night renewal, the replenishes moisture while optimizing cellular recovery. This has soybean protein, helps the skin retain moisture, and shea butter, which softens your skin. And at night, oh my gosh, I love this product. Now, if you're watching this at night, you're going to want to do this as your final product. But I use this at night. At night, what I do is I do the cleanser to wash my face, I use the toner, and I use the nighttime. I use those 3 products at night. And that helps my skin rejuvenate while I'm sleeping. It smells so good. A lot of times, if somebody's watching this webinar during the day, I still put a dab of this on their hand so they can like rub it in their hand and smell how good it smells. Because when I go to sleep with this, my wife loves how it smells on me in bed. It's a really nice product, and I highly recommend it. Especially if your wife likes how it smells. Okay, so before we finish, we have body care products, and I'm just going to walk you through these. If you're watching this webinar with an associate who has these products, we usually pass these around so that our guests can smell the products. And the revitalizing shampoo is great. It gently cleanses, restores softness, body, and shine. It's great for colored hair and just normal hair. Men, women, both use it. It's great for long hair. It has wheat protein, moisture balancing, creates silky smooth hair, vitamin E, and nourishes your scalp. And go ahead and pass that around and smell the shampoo if it's available. The nourishing conditioner strengthens and protects your hair while increasing manageability and mending split ends. Hydrolyzed silk strengthens and smooths. It has aloe, which softens. Again, it's great for women with long hair, for men as well. It lasts forever. It lasts like 3 or 4 months if you use just a little, which is what all you really need. So the nourishing conditioner is great. If you have that, go ahead and pass it around for all the guests to smell. And then we have the energizing shower gel, which is my favorite shower product because it smells like tangerines. This replaces bar soap, because bar soap actually has chemicals. It dries out your skin. This would be your new body wash. This washes away impurities without drying the skin. It has a juicy tangerine scent that invigorates. Hydrolyzed milk protein hydrates for manageability. And this also doubles as a hand soap. So I usually keep a bottle of this at the sink of my kitchen, at the sink of my bathroom, and in my shower, because I use it as a hand soap because it doesn't dry out my skin. And I love how it smells, the tangerine scent. Hopefully you have that there to pass around and let the guests smell that. And then we have the Firming Body Nourisher, and this is a body lotion. It sweeps away dry skin while firming and moisturizing. So any area of your body you can use this. I like to use it on my feet, and it just moisturizes my feet. I put it on my feet after I shower. Every time it keeps my feet soft. Has a hydroxy complex cell renewal to firm. Go-to cola extract, which increases elasticity. So great product. Hopefully that's around so that you can smell that and pass that around to the guests. And finally, the last product is the Intensive Hand Therapy, which restores moisture, keeping hands soft and smooth. Apricot kernel softens, cocoa butter hydrates and protects. So this product, if you have it handy, I want you to pass it and have all the guests use a full dab of this, put it on your hands and wipe it into your hands, because it really hydrates so well. The thing I like about it is that my hands absorb it quickly, and I'm not left with that oily feeling that I get from other hand therapies. So this is a great product. It's one of my very favorites. And hopefully you can pass that around and have the guests try that if you're live with them at a facial mixer. So here are your options. If you're watching this and you're wondering how you can become a client, you have some options. So option number one would be to open a free preferred customer account and get the preferred price, which is 10% off the retail prices at the USANA.com website. So this is definitely the best way to become a client, and you're going to save 10% off retail, which is great because it can add up. Now, if you buy the products as a package, the entire skincare line runs for $161.85. That lasts for 3 months, and that's actually a $37 savings over buying individually. I have a story for you. I have a friend who's an esthetician, and she was about to buy a $500 skincare line, and she attended our facial, and she learned about the USANA line. She went home, researched the ingredients, and found that they were the same ingredients as the $500 high-end line of skincare she was going to invest in. And she was so excited, she called back. She became an associate because she wanted to use the USANA products in her during her facials that she does as a professional. And the fact that the deluxe pack was, 1/4 of the price was very exciting to her. And of course, buying it as a kit is also the best savings. But it's great that to have estheticians giving USANA the endorsements. The basic skincare line is $81, and this is the next step, which was just the basic products, would be the cleanser, toner, daytime and nighttime. It lasts for 3 months, and it's $18 over buying individually. Then you also have the hair and body pack, which would be the entire shower line for $75.50. Again, it lasts for 3 months, and it gives you an $8 savings, which would pay for shipping. And then there's the shower pack. If you just want the 3 basic shower products, it's $42. And of course, it lasts for 3 months, and it's $6 over buying individually. So those are the packs that come together. And just choose the products you want from the price list. We're going to pass that out in a minute. And write down your order and payment info in the Getting Started form. And that's how you can become a client. Now, a 3 to 6 month commitment is necessary to see optimal results. USANA is going to reward you for being one of their best clients if you decide you want to do an auto order. Now that means you would save an additional 10% using the auto order. You would actually check the box, and this would be a 20% off retail. So this would be another 10% off of your future orders. That's available to you on your future orders. So if you want to have that for your future orders, check that box. The auto order is definitely the best way to save the most money and take advantage of the products. Of course, you can also do a one-time order if that's what you'd like to do as well. We're going to give you the forms in a moment, but before we pass out the forms, I'm going to quickly explain the associate options. If you would like to be a client, plus earn money and tax deductions as an associate, it's very simple. First thing you need to know is every product has a price and point value. So you see there's a price and there's a point value on the price list we'll be passing out to you. And I'm going to explain page 2 of the Getting Started form before we pass out the forms. And again, this is very simple. The only thing you have to do is get the $29.95 Associate Startup Kit. Okay, so that's a fee that allows you to become an associate. And after that, you just make a product order. Now, if you, of course, you have to check the box that you want the $29.95, but when you activate your business with a product order, you just have to qualify a certain amount of points. So if you choose 200 points or more of products, you have a business now, and that gives you a $1,000 weekly earning potential. Okay, if you choose 250 points, so for 50 more points, you're going to activate a $1,000 a week earning potential, plus you're going to get 5 cycles of the web hosting and 1 free USANA event voucher. So that's an extra value of $264.50 for the extra 50 points that you order. So that's really the best way to go if you're going to do the 1,000 weekly option. Now, there is also a way to activate with a bigger business, which is a 400-point order. That means you go through the price list, you choose 400 points of products. You would now have a $3,000 weekly earning potential, and it still gives you the same bonuses, the 5 free cycles and the 1 USANA event voucher. The best way by far is the 500-point order, because if you order the extra 500 points, you get the $3,000 weekly potential, but you get 10 cycles of the web hosting and 2 USANA event vouchers, which is an extra value of over $500. So if money's not an issue, I say the 500-point order is the best way to go. Again, just choose the products you want from the price list and write down your order and payment info in the Getting Started form. So the one-time startup activations, the associate startup options are one-time activation orders only. Associates can also set up auto orders of 100 to 200 points for maximum future savings. So if you want to have an auto order, you can check the box there, and that definitely sets you up for the best. Or you can also just complete a one-time order, however you want to do it. Now, before we pass out the forms, there's some pre-made packs. If you're like, well, Jared, I don't know what to choose. There's all these products to choose from. Well, these are some example packs. If you do the Fast Start pack, that's a great variety of everything for one person. It gives you that 500 points. There's the couples pack. It gives you a good variety for a couple. It gives you 2 of each main product and a variety of the facial products and shower products. So it's all there, and it's 500 points. There's the weight loss pack, which is great for the reset. In phase 1, you're going to lose 10 to 15 pounds if you do that pack and follow the directions. There's the cashback pack, which is you can use some for yourself and retail the rest to make your cash back. There's the basic business pack, which is a good variety and the best value for 250 points. And then there's a professional pack, which is for pros only. It gives you $1,600 of product for $1,274, and it gives you 4 USANA vouchers, which is over $800 of USANA vouchers, which you will use for trainings. That's for pros only. So if money's not an issue, then I would say the pro pack would be something to look into. Now we're going to pass out the forms, finally, and the person who invited you will walk you through those forms. They're going to ask you some questions to help you figure out if you'd like to be a client or an associate. Thank you for attending. Thank you for watching this webinar, and I wish you the best on your USANA journey, and I look forward to meeting you one day at one of our USANA mixers or our big national USANA events. That will be recorded. That will be recorded for you to use, everybody. So now, if you're watching this webinar and you're on the training, and you're wondering, okay, I'm getting a lot of guests, but how do I close these people? Just go watch this video, closing.onebody.info. This is a 25-minute training we made a few months ago. It gives you the exact process to close somebody after they watched a mixer, the slideshow, or they watched a 10-minute video. However, whatever happened, if they saw a newspaper, doesn't matter. Whatever you did to show them and present USANA, you follow these instructions in closing.onebody.info, and it's going to make you close and make you close successfully. There's also this 7-minute video that explains your options. So that's a great video if you want to explain the options to somebody. That I just did it, so that's already included in this video, but that's a 7-minute training video. And then there's a list of all the onebody.info links in one place, which is videolist.onebody.info. So that's 3 new tools you can use. And before we end tonight's webinar, I just want to I want to give you guys an inspirational quote. You don't have to be good to get started, but you have to get started to be good. Okay? So I want to encourage you to just do it. Just set a mixer. Just make it happen. Invite people. Have fun. Even if 1 or 2 guests show up, have fun with it. Enjoy the process. I've even had mixers where nobody shows up, and guess what? Me and the associates, we just made phone calls and did our DMO, and we ended up making new business anyways. So no matter what, you're going to do something positive. If you have a mixer and you put something on the